Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Bruh.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
No, I'm not a rebel! You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait, you there. Who are you? Hello there. He's not on the list.
He goes to the block.
I'm sorry. For the love of Talos, shut up!
Next, the Bretons!
What in oblivion is that?
Come on, God's gonna give us another chance. There you go.
Spicy. Yeah, boy.
Come on, soldiers! Keep moving!
Looks like there's something in this cage. Hold up, there's a bear just ahead.
Wait!
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Oh my.
A dragon? In Helgen? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Help yourself to whatever you need for them reason.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. Let me give you a particularly venomous letter.
From Vindal? What is this? Well, you can tell that long-eared ass not to come around the store anymore.
Now that's what I like to hear. I think you deserve some gold for my tips at the inn. I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way. What? I'll head back home if you need me.
Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Hold. City's closed with the dragons about. Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against us. If you want to try, go right ahead.
Only if I can help it.
In the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff.
Divines bless your kind heart.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. Maybe you're right.
You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? Here's some coin for your help.
As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining.
My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I found it in the temple.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
By Ismir, Irileth was right. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar.
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. I believe I am, yes. That reminds me. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such menial tasks. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Splendid, splendid. Oh, I suppose you expect some compensation. These potions should suffice.
Need a ride? Climb and back and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Wait!
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Back and we'll be off.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Noted. Keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted.
Ah, welcome. Since it's your first time. That's the last of it.
Hold there. You need to pay the visitors tax. All right. Keep your voice down.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Take a look. What goods I offer.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything you suit your needs.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. But what is it you expect to find within? Humor is often in short supply here. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Well done indeed.
Another new student. Please follow me and don't wander off. College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years.
You can see me, but you can hear me, obviously. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences. Appreciate your assistance.
Just beginning. Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent. I didn't think you had this done. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yes.
At this very moment? No. However, I've been working on something. There are stories of a dagger called Calvazine's Fang. You'll need to retrieve the dagger to carve a few scales off a dragon, presumably a deceased one. That would be wonderful.
take a look.
share the treasure with anyone.
You found it! I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. We're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow.
A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
No signs of any dragon.
No, get back. Here he comes again. Dragonborn.
So what happened at the watchtower? Dragonborn. So it's true. Greybeards really were summoning you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude?
Things that keep fresh for a long time. Well, that would be kind of you.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
For wolves.
So, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, you have the inborn gift. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. Master Einarth will now teach you roll. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. I see that you have already begun to learn the whirlwind sprint. Master Bori will teach you now. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller in the ancient fane of Ostengrad.
You there, you're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver.
Quite a climb, wasn't it? Much appreciated. Take this for your troubles.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, so you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. Follow me. Now we can talk. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time.
You just find that
I need to
lying
make sure
around?
I can trust
Must be your lucky day.
Dragons aren't just coming back. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. Kynes Grove. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
A dragon! It's attacking!
Come on. We need to find out what's happening up there.
What in oblivion is that?
Full side, Zaluganir, Klidar, Jur.
I'm one of the last members of the Blade. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. Nothing solid yet, but my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
Wonderful, just wonderful. You deserve the first copy of the tome. Use it well.
I can teach you. But I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Explain to you the mysteries.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, don't you? Don't you?
No.
I see. I gladly share my knowledge with you.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. The Thalmor ambassador regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. I have a contact inside the embassy. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Baalgorn.
They can't turn Uncle Wrong here.
Really? You're who she picked? Here's the deal. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered.
You are committing crimes against Skyrim and her people. Smart man.
Nice.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Smart man. What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn?
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Ramus is a large selection. Let me guess. Someone stole your suit.
Dare dishonor the Legion?
I have your invitation to the party. Here. When you're ready. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. Please, enjoy yourself.
Here you go, sir. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, my friend. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us. Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Shut up, will you? I've got to get back before I'm...
And then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works.
You made it out alive, at least. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. Esbern? You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected.
Perfection.
Divines bless your kind heart.
Expecting free information, eh? Aye, you've got a point there. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now, that is.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not desperate. I don't know what you're talking about. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. Aldwin has returned, just like the prophecy said. What? You are? We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. Delphine.
It's good to see you too, Esbern.
Aldwin's Wall. One of the lost secrets of the Blades.
It's in the Sky Haven Temple, hidden deep in the crags of the Reach.
Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place. Ha! We'll see about that. Down the hatch. One down, my friend, one down. I think I've hit my limit on these things. You're a fun person to drink with. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
is the blood seal. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Baldwin's walls. The Nord Talks, masters of the voice, are arrayed against it.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alderaan?
Oh, yes.
Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. Have you learned nothing from us? It is called Dragonrend. The master of our order can answer that question. We will teach you a shout to open the way to God's.
Greetings, I am Parthenax. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. Now, show me what you can do. Ah, yes. Sorrowfully, no. With the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
I have seen enough to know their fabric. Here, well, here as in this plane, Mundus, Tamriel, on the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. Altan and Black Reach lies just beyond. Two shapes, one edged, one round. Trust Septimus, he knows you can know.
remained to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. Bear you hence this extractum. Come when its set is complete.
Come closer. I am Hermaeus Mora. You shall not evade me forever. You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll.
Let those that watch from Dawnguard envy us this day!
Belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. You truly have the voice of a Dova. One of his allies could tell us. Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
I must have misheard. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. I want to help you, Dragonborn, but I need your help first. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, I, Dragonborn. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink. You refuse to help.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens, but the political situation is still delicate. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
What do those old hermits want with me? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful... you may have a point. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
So, you've done it. Please take your seats so we can begin.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work.
I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Odin has raised up. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
As I promised, my men stand ready.
You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. This
to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn in the eastern mountains. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? This is as far as I can take you. I will look for your return, or Alduin's.
None may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Thor's favor has found you, Dragonborn.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo.
This was a mighty deed.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great grace!
They're reforming the Dawnguard, vampire hunters or something.
So who are you? Tolo was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this dim hollow crypt.
sent you here. Help me get back to my family's home. I was going to say the same thing to you. By the way, my name is Serrano. Good to meet you.
So, before we go in there, fine, don't worry about it. When we get in, you won't have to babysit me anymore.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrano? Serrano has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. There is but one gift I can give. I offer you my blood.
Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now make your choice.
Be still. Awake at last. Good. Go and speak to Garen Narethi.
Well, well. He wants the chalice then. This chalice needs to be filled directly from the blood spring that is the source of Redwater Den. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it. I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
I have a new task for us all to carry out. Sirens of the night, search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders.
I'm going to come along with you. Good luck out there.
It's as if my eyes have been opened. Suddenly. Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow, the Oriole's bow. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared.
We need to find my mother. She said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. If you have a better need than this, wait. That almost makes sense. Come on. It's just around the side. Moondial definitely wasn't like this the last time I saw it. Good. Well then, let's head over to the portal vessel and I'll do the rest. Mother!
Serana? Locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison. Sorry, I'm not that easy to get rid of. And go where? You can't just leave me alone whenever you feel like it. I'm coming with you, like it or not.
managed to destroy all 3 keepers. Very impressive. Keep watch for Dernafield. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate. But I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be honored.
I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quanarin, Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor.
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord? Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Alright, I'll meet you at the glade. I'll meet you at Darkfall Cove.
You have nothing to fear here. You're here for Oriel's bow. I can help you get it. But first, I need you to kill Archcurate Bertha, my brother. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine. You'll need the Initiate's ewer. Questions? I expected as much.
If you say so.
spirit, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within me.
expecting to claim Ariel's bow. You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Your usefulness is at an end. Wait, what?
Give us the bow.
So the deed has been done.
Not as shiny as I was expecting.
He has to die. I have no choice.
So, you've returned. Little patience for talk. Good. Let's end this. I'll rend the flesh from you.
Sure. I'll probably stay here. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. Suit yourself. Sure. Let's just get this over with.
I can almost hear them. Come, I will make the mixture. Just a book. I can...
Come, my champion. Your free will is an illusion. Now, you have my Ogma Infinium. Let us work wonders together.
You there, you're the one they call Dragonborn.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. All right, I'll take you, but we leave immediately. Here we are, Raven Rock.
I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I am Freya of the Scar, and you and I both have reason to see the lies beneath us. Let us go. We need to find a way into the temple below.
We? Who's we? There is no we.
A lot of damage!
This book, it seems wrong somehow.
The time comes soon when... What? Ah. You are Dragonborn. So you have slain Alden. Well done. This realm is beyond. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Hanriel.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him? We should return to my village and show this to my father. The village is just...
So you have seen things, yes? You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. May darkness never touch you. prevail.
Perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. The dark elf wizard Neroth seek him out to the south. May darkness never touch you.
Fight.
You again. It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study in the ruins of Nachardak. So tantalizingly close. We'll have to do this the hard way.
As I please. When I gave you beyond my infinite, your free an illusion which is apocrypha, where all knowledge is. You thought to reject me, and yet here you are. I know what you want. The second word of power. Knowledge. Or none. I know you will.
Now it's running amok! While you are taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out what went wrong. What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out.
Give me the book.
I am ready for whatever the foul...
Hell you! What the fuck? You have delivered me with the untrusted. Return unto my own.
Go there! Kill Mirak! Do not fail!
summit of Apocrypha.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Or is it?
To think to escape me, Mira. And you will continue to be richly rewarded.
Bruh.